People speak about knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge is a round ball, could be basically anything. It's just something you know. A lot of people know things by study things, so they know. Um, when you start to look into things around you, in you, you start to seek for truth. You get the knowledge by seeing things for what it really is. The word tax is just a word to take something from someone. And when that thing has been taken from that person, it goes somewhere. And the place it go is to pay people who is working for that person. This is a government field. That money has been taken, it named tax. So it go to these people who work for the government. People in the world tends to have a knowledge of a bidding, a bet, a vote for one person. Two candidates, but one can lead. So we all have to decide who to be the best person to put in that place. Sometimes it's not fair, who win election and who don't. But these two person tends to give a lot of speech, big speech, promises. And soon as that person sit in the seat, everything change. But we don't learn yet. But somebody got to put in the seat. So on and so on. Let's move on to something else though. In the government field it is. A child born anywhere in the world, people who look on the word, this word is, I use a different word, stepping up in life, like a better place to live. Society is more important, so people tends to go to this country or whatever country to better them life, child born, and the mother the father decide to sign this document, government document, not knowing that signing this document, what we know as a bird paper, is not, it's more than a bird paper. It's like giving the right to the person who we put in power. So that person have the right now to take your child, to do whatever they want, but they don't physically do it until something might happen in the home, so they step in to take your child and give the child to who they decide to give it to, who they say might have a more better life living, stuff like that. They call it law anyway. Time comes, the child might decide to step into a different field of career. Some turn police, FBI, CIA, is all in the government field. Sending your child on a mission, claim that to tell your child that your child is fighting for the country. Sometimes man ego get the best of them. Because when they go to places to meet together, leaders from different countries go to places and speech, word chewing out, chew on one, so cause a little corruption. I think they want to let off their steam, you understand, protect their ego as a man. Know that their country have little things to fire, press little button and things sell off, and send the little kids them to war to defend the country. And these things has been happening for years, and we have the general who do it in the army, train these little kids, and these kids behave that they think that they're doing something, rightfully and truthfully, not knowing that it's just ego, something not supposed to happen, but it's still it's happening right around us. They wear the uniform, they get the guns, and who make it back home? The hands and the foot might in the right place, nothing missing, limbs, no limbs missing, but the brain, something missing from the brain. And some come back no limb, you know. They get a lot of money back, and these people just come back in the system like they are nothing. They didn't do nothing. Nothing happened. People treat them like nobody. Stuff like that. People need to look into that pipeline also. Why somebody claim to say they go to fight for their country and come back and the country treat them the way they're being treated. No, with all the evil in the earth, where we mankind decide to do things and call it laws and this and that, we are not pointing the fingers in the right place, because we need to point the fingers to the devil. That's where the finger need to point. That's my point I'm trying to make. So it doesn't matter what we have written down on paper, we come see it written there. We don't know who put it there, but I know it's the devil. Place these evil thought in man's heart. It's all about controlling the food, the water, etc., etc. People live in America never see a mango tree yet, never climb one yet. A real fruit tree, but never see it. How can you have a tree, orange, grape, with no seed in it? You don't question it, FBI, CIA? You need to be questioned. Seriously questioned. Because nature do not bring grape with no seed, orange, lime with no seed. Come on, these things need to be questioned and targeted. So when you FBI, CIA, the army, police force, whatever force you guys come up with to target people who open their eyes and sending out threat to these people and try to keep them down, and the community, the whole county where people live in, targeting one person, following them up and down in the street because the police department or whosoever department send out something that this person is a terrorist or they blacklist like a criminal, and people driving following this person not knowing the only thing this person did was a spiritual awakening. But someone decided to target this person because they said this person can be a problem to whatsoever they put together. See, they put this thing together, it's evil. Because if it was good and somebody have a spiritual awakening is the best thing anyone can have in this world. Because when you have a spiritual awakening, you actually see things are what it is. You can call them out. They don't want that. So they put you on a list as a blacklist person. You are the one going to cause problem. And that's not right. But for the people who love the money so much, they will easily jump in their car and find the spot and see the person and watch the person like the person is a real criminal. No, you is a criminal. The word I hear they use, they call you people gangster. Gangster people, you are the real criminal. And whosoever sending out these things and these people who have a eye waking, spiritual eye waking, and you keep sending people, you are the criminal. Remember that.